That's alright with you. That's alright, now, mama. Just any way you do. That's alright, now, mama. Any way you do.
So the video you're about to watch is what I call the gem of the week, where I highlight a certain point in Elvis's career, normally vocally, where he sang something great, maybe a song that I think you all should hear that's not so well known. This one is from the movie Stay Away Joe. He did a few different versions of this song. There's a faster version, but the song that I'm highlighting here is the actual slow version. It's very like R&B ish, and it's more of like a chill, relaxing type song. Now, this song is also like the song All I Needed Was the Rain. Take a listen to this one. Take a listen to the whole soundtrack, especially on FTD, because the outtakes are great. His voice is very soulful here. I took out the backing track so you can just hear Elvis's voice, and hope you enjoy it this way. Stay tuned with me after you hear this song so you can hear some facts about this particular song and the movie itself.
10,000 miles, even though I roam, I can hear the call of the hills of home. The canyons high and the valleys low. Echo, how can you stay away? My dreams are there where the eagles fly, where the mountain tops seem to touch the sky. The winding streams and the winds that blow ask me, how can you stay away? Too long have I stayed apart from this land I love, and denied my heart. Now I know I must go where the hills say don't stay away. Too long have I stayed apart from this land I love, and denied my heart. Now I know I must go where the hills say don't stay away. Where the hills say don't stay away.
So from the first time I heard that song, I was like, whoa, this just sounds so cool. I mean, if it was like a B-side, or All I Needed Was the Rain was a B-side, it'd be a pretty cool single.
Now I must go where the hills say don't stay away. When tulips are ripe for the picking, who crops up? There we go. I love 'em and leave 'em screaming and kicking. Oh, giddy up, look at him go. I can't understand you leaving them beauties forlorn. It's hello, misfortune. How's my old friend, Mr. Misery?
I do like that version a lot. It's cool, but Elvis in his relaxed, bluesy, country sounding voice. It makes this like a really cool country type track, especially when you listen to it while you're looking at the landscapes of Arizona. It's really cool. Elvis really pulls off the cowboy type look. Unfortunately, Wild in the Country was the only real good cowboy movie he made. I mean, Charles was good, but to be honest, I don't even think I listened to it or watched that movie all the way through. I always meant to, but I just never did for some reason. So this movie, a lot of people didn't really like it. You know, it was only 65 on the uh, gross sales for that year's movies. So this was just before the comeback special, and Elvis definitely needed a comeback because people, even his loyal hardcore fans, weren't going out and watching and listening to these type of movies and soundtracks. I do like this movie though because when I watch it, I mean I know this is about the song, but we'll talk about the movie too because this is where it came from. The movie is cool to me. It's like, you know, if you take it for what it is, I mean, it's like a corny type comedy western thing. It was originally uh, scripted in 1953. That's when it was written, and I like it because it's cool. Like Elvis looks cool. You know, his hair's longer. It's not like the helmetish type way he had it in the mid '60s and early '60s. You know, during the Viva Las Vegas girl happy, you know, type era. It looks cool. He's got the sideburns that are coming in. He's real tan. He looks good. And you know, I know he's acting, but he seems real comfortable and laid back, and probably because he, I mean, maybe realizes, you know, his movie contracts are, you know, going to be a thing of the past, and he's going to be heading back into what he really wants to do. Um, you know, a lot of people don't like the movie, but I think it's cool. And, you know, for a soundtrack, it's one of my favorites. Now, when you guys listen to this soundtrack, only 4 songs were on the original soundtrack. Others were added, like Going Home, and just the outtakes really make it's just a fun soundtrack to listen to. All I needed was the rain. I really love his soulful voice and how he sings that, and you know, Elvis was a little embarrassed by this movie. Like he didn't even want, like, the song Dominic he was supposed to sing to a bull. He's like, promise me, Felton, do not let this be released. And it was released, but after Elvis and Felton had passed away years later. I think it was like in 1994. It was like on a CD that I would always see in Walmart that I actually never picked up, of just like discarded movie tracks. Some of these songs were actually released on the Let's Be Friends album. But anyway, this was just before a big change in Elvis's life. Now, the movie is made about Indians or Native Americans. And, you know, in today's time period, if you watch this movie, it would not seem politically correct. You know, if to those of you who view that type of thing as correct or incorrect or not. Um, Even in 1968, there were some people who did not like it because the way it characterized Native Americans, Indians. Listen to what this Los Angeles reviewer said about this movie.
Jump down, spin around, let's have a party. Look who's back. Stay away, Joe. Choctaw, Chickashaw, gonna drink a...
Kevin Thomas of the Los Angeles Times wrote that the film could scarcely seem more embarrassingly tasteless or ill-timed than right now. In an unintentionally patronizing way, it projects an image of the Indian as happy-go-lucky, immoral, and irresponsible, just when the public is becoming aware of how truly tragic his plight is. No amount of good-naturedness and stay away, Joe undeniably has plenty of that can compensate for humor based on stereotypes so offensive to minority group sensitivities. However, Thomas suggested that if it had been made in a different time, it would seem a pretty good picture. It has plenty of bounce, a strong cast, some spunky songs and good color photography of natural locales.
Me, call me a hoop and a holler and I'll be there. Hey! I'm going home, going home, going home. I'm going home.
What you running about, you son of a bitch? I want to put your head and dump you in a ditch. I like his work.